I'm back. Once again, I have returned to you, my friends. Here to do more painting on this lovely Thursday afternoon. I had no duties to attend to, so here I am. My lovely wife and my beautiful baby girl child are both sleeping, so I finished my food and promptly decided to come back and finish up what I started. So we just have a few more zombies to do this sickly skin tone on. We've got this one and the two alternative poses, and then we will be good to go. Hope this afternoon finds you all well. I needed the blue very dark on this one that I painted this morning. Maybe it's just because I didn't add as many coats. That's probably it, you know. Howdy, howdy, friendo. You probably didn't hear me because you probably had me on mute earlier, but I did say when I signed off earlier that I would probably come back after I ate lunch if I didn't have any fatherly duties to attend to. And I do not. So here I am. I wonder what our friend Mr. Dink Farmer is doing. He's probably working, editing, as is his typical. Excuse me, let me clear my throat. All right. Let's get them tootsies. Another thing I realized while I was, after I signed off, that I hadn't done a single one of these little blue patches of skin. Like that. So I'll go back and do those real quick. Alright, now we've got the alternate pose for the zombies, which are these lovely, lovely lady zombies. They definitely don't look like they want to murder you with a hatchet. Or a, you know, a cooking implement. The legs on this pose are interesting because they get kind of swallowed up by the dress in that mold, or in this particular sculpt. Which makes sense for this type of manager, but it makes it interesting to paint. Alright. She looks sufficiently dead enough. Alright. Our last dead one. For this color. Then we're gonna add we'll add one highlight, and then we will go in and add our tints or to the skin color. Alrighty. This is an interesting pose. I don't dislike it. I think it's absolutely fine. But sometimes I'm having a little hard time figuring out what's going on in some of these places. Like her face, I think, is probably the one that confuses me the most. It almost looks like a skeleton face, but she's not a skeleton. She's a zombie. Alright, just one more coat of this color. And we'll be done with this particular color. Okay. Excuse me once again. Alright, that's all that color's done. Now we are going to add a highlight to all of them of the pallid witch flesh. This is a very pale, sort of off-white color. And we're not using a ton of this. All we're doing is we're hitting some of the upright areas. And this is just to give us some more color variance when we add our tint to all these guys. we go. It's a very quick application. Start with the mummies, because again, they don't have very much flesh. We're also not doing multiple coats of this because this is just a highlight. It looks very stark when we put it on, but it will... the color will die down after it dries. Yep, I got all the parts that I need to get. Now we do the second pose, which is these lovely ladies here. Not a whole lot of this color on them at all. that's all the mummies highlighted. Now moving on to the zombies. They've got more of this on them, but again, we don't want to put too much on here. This is just a highlight. We are just trying to hit the spots on the skin where you would be stretched or it has light hitting it. Just creating some definition of color here. That's one highlight done. almost forgot the little patch here and his little toes. And there we go. Okay. Alright, just one more of that pose done. I need to get some more paint. A little bead of pallid witch flesh slowly dissipating.
As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, I then produced my rapier, said stand and deliver, for you are a bold deceiver. Musher ring a da whack for me daddy-o, whack for me daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. He counted out
Whiskey in the jar. whiskey in the jar.
Take a little slumber. Jenny eyed me money and it filled her eyes with wonder. And so she took me pistols, she filled them up with water, and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mushering a madoo-la-mada. Whack for me daddy-o, whack for me daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. When I awoke twixt the hours of 6 and 7, cars stood around me in numbers odd and even. I reached for me pistols, unless I was mistaken. She filled them up with water, and a prisoner I was taken. Mushering a madoo-la-mada. Whack for me daddy-o, whack for me daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. They threw me into jail without judgment or writing for robbing Captain Farrell upon Kilkerry Mountain. But they didn't take me fists, I knocked the sentry down, and then I left the jail that was in Sligo town. A mushering a madoo-la-mada. Whack for me daddy-o, whack for me daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, 'tis me brother in the army, but I don't know where he's stationed, be it Cork or in Killarney. If ever I can find him, we'll go roving in Kilkenny, and if how he treat me better than me darn sporting Jenny. Mushering a madoo-la-mada. Whack for me daddy-o, whack for me daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
This playlist gets some good ones in here every now and then.
Now some take delight in the sporting or the bowling, and others take delight in the carriages a rolling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley, and shagging pretty lassies in the mountains of Killarney. Mushering a madoo-la-mada. Whack for me daddy-o, whack for me daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mushering
Oh yeah.
whack for me daddy-o, whack for me daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
I knew this was your vibe, Alec. The Rocky Road to Dublin by the High Kings. I'll give that a listen at some point. Alright, done on that one. One last highlight. And then we can start doing our glazes / tints, whatever you want to call them. Being very focused. I'll apologize in advance. Alec, if you are listening, can I prevail on you a favor? If you're listening. Thank you, my lord. My request is, if you would be so kind as to... Hi, Zonated. Welcome to the YouTube chat. If you would be so kind, could you inform our other mutual friend that I'm live? I don't know if he knows or not. He may not have checked his computer. But I'll probably only be live for maybe another 30 to 45 minutes. If he is too busy, I understand. But I wouldn't want him to miss the stream that was actually on during a time where he's awake. Because usually when I'm streaming, he's asleep. Thank you. Oh, the convo that you joined, Zonated? I was just saying that... I was just asking Alec if he could alert our mutual acquaintance that I am streaming, because I don't know if he's aware of it or not. I'm sorry. Hidden amalgams and secretive leaves. Unspeakable qualms and whimsical queeps. Hi, Travis. I don't want anything. I just wanted you to come and say hi because I'm actually streaming at a time where you're awake. I just thought you might appreciate, I don't know, and being involved in the conversation. But I mean, you don't You don't have to hang out if you don't want to. I get it. Alright, time to do our tinting. We've done all of our highlights and shit. So now we're going Seraphim Sepia for the mummies, and then we'll be doing mostly greens for the zombies. Ooh, you get to leave work in an hour? That's exciting. So you missed this morning. I finished, 2 mummies. They are done and dusted. Just need basing now. Yep, double mummy. Oh my god, I really hate these Games Workshop bottles sometimes because they won't stay open. I just wanted Alec to let you know that Tim and Jim, the mummy. Are you my mummy? Yes, I am your mummy, Travis. Now that you mention it. I birthed you from my womb. My prodigious womb. Okay. So that's the only tinting that we're doing for the mummies. Just a little bit of Seraphim Sepia on the flesh to make it so that it's kind of this little like desiccated tan looking color. I hope everybody can notice how HD my camera is now. It's less blurry and got more pixels. Alec, I want you to be off work now. I'm not going to benefit from it at all. But I want it for you. Yeah, just piece the fuck out. Yeah, I don't get to hang out with my friends anymore. I'm constantly on father duty. This is the closest I get. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm really glad for you. I'm loving this conversation, by the way. Carry on. I will be right back. My presence was requested. I need to give a wake-up call at 3. So I'll just be right back.
Blow me, boys, I long to hear you. Blow, boys, blow. Oh, blow me, boys, I long to hear you. Blow me, bully boys, blow. A Yankee ship came down the river. Blow, boys, blow. Her masts and spars were all a quiver. Blow me, bully boys, blow. How'd you know she's a Yankee clipper? Blow, boys, blow. By the blood and guts that run in the scuppers. Blow me, bully boys, blow. She's a Yankee ship bound out for China. Blow, boys, blow. And a bunch of beggars, they have signed her. Blow me, bully boys, blow. Who do you think was the skipper of her? Blow, boys, blow. Why, it's all Bully Forbes was skipper.
And back.
Blow me, bully boys, blow. Who do you think was the first mate of her? Blow, boys, blow.
Oh, I see Alec left as soon as I had a as soon as I come back. It's cool.
Blow me, bully boys, blow. And the second was Sam, the slippery dodger. Blow, boys, blow. He will ride you down like you ride a spanker.
Ah.
Blow me, bully boys, blow. And what do you think
Glad you're here,
they
Travis.
had for cargo? Blow, boys, blow.
This D&D playlist from Pretzel has tons of these like sea shanties on it. I friggin' love it.
And what do you think they had for breakfast? Blow, boys, blow. Why, the starboard side of an old old sou'wester. Blow me, bully boys, blow. And what do you think they had for supper? Blow, boys, blow. It was handspike, hash, and a roll in the scuppers. Blow me, bully boys, blow. Oh,
I figured you would
blow
like the sea
today,
shanties as
blow
well, Travis.
tomorrow. Blow, boys, blow. Oh, blow this hell ship all to sorrow. Blow me, bully boys, blow.
For some reason, I thought you would like the sea shanties. Oh, really? I'm excited to get it too, Undead. Alrighty. There's a couple more mummies.
As I walked down the Broadway one evening in July, I met a maid who asked me trade, and a sailor lad says I, and away is Santee, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? To Tiffany's I took her, I did not mind expense. I bought her 2 gold earrings and they cost me 15 cents. And away is Santee, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka?
These lady mummies don't have a whole lot of flesh on them.
Now see me home you may, but when we reached her cottage door, she this to me did say, and away is Santee, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? My flashman, he's a Yankee, with his hair cut short behind. He wears a pair of long sea boots and he sails in the Black Ball Line. And away is Santee, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? He's homeward bound this evening, and with me he will stay. So get a move on, sailor boy, get cracking on your way. And away is Santee, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls.
Travis, have you seen the mummy or the mummies? Have you seen the zombies that I painted?
For her flashman came, and fare you well, me Bowery gal, I know your little game. And away is Santee, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance?
That's right. I painted them Monday. Nobody saw it. Just Alec. Alec was the only one who hung out. You were asleep. There they are. Done and grown the zombie boys. I think it looked pretty dope.
And sailed away next morn. Don't ever fool around with girls, you're safer off Cape Horn. And away is Santee, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka?
So we're about to do more zombies. We're gonna do 3 more in green and we're gonna do 1 more in blue just cause, yeah, why not? For this one, I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to take my Athonian camo shade and just straight up put it on the skin. It'll be a little bit darker than the other one. I want to keep it from pooling too much because I don't want any splotches. That'll look really lovely and gross. Yeah, I want to make my zombies just look as gross as possible. And this will be our watered down Athonian camo shade. So this will be closer to the skin tone from the other one. Why am I closing that? I don't need to close that, but fine, whatever. And a little bit of Lamia medium to this. Because I want to water it down, but I don't want to lose the tint. I need a little bit more color in there. A little too subtle. There we go. Posh on my hands. You can type better. That's good. Has everybody seen the new episode of Mighty Nine. One episode behind. Okay, well, the most recent episode, I take it.
Summertime when we goes out haymaking, the lassies they will all turn out and freedom will be taken. They likes to get us country chaps, of course in harmless play. They likes to get us country chaps and roll us in the hay. For I can plough or milk a cow, I can reap or sow. I'm as fresh as a daisy that grows in the field and they calls I Buttercup Joe. Seen my pretty maid, they calls her our Mary. Her work's as busy as a bumblebee, and Farmer Jones is dairy. And don't she
The last episode before this one, or the most recent one, was when the Mighty Nine went down. They went down into the mines to get the compass from the old ship. Yeah, this is a Luke cameo, and then also Nathan Fillion is the gentleman. It truly was perfect casting. I'm surprised we haven't gotten more Yasha in these early episodes, but I think it's a good call for them to kind of leave her as almost as like a future teaser kind of thing. Alright, we are using Drakenhof Nightshade. Yeah, it does. We're using Drakenhof Nightshade, and we're going to water it down with some Lamia Medium for our last two zombies. I'm gonna have to skip Old Lang Syne, guys. You were? Well, that's good to know. It's healthy. Yeah, I'm wondering when they're gonna like what they're gonna end on for this season of the Mighty Nine is, because I mean I won't spoil anything for the most recent episode since you guys haven't seen it yet, but I mean the gang's just really coming together now. You know, they're not really a cohesive unit yet, so. They haven't found their stride yet, which they will. But maybe it'll be the battle in the chapel with Yasha. But there's a lot that comes before that. So I don't know. I really don't know where they're going to end this first season. There's also little things that, like, I'm catching now knowing how Campaign 2 ends, and I'm just like, oh, I forgot about that. Like the Tabaxi woman in the gentleman's bar that calls Molly Lucian. I remember that she's important later on, but like I forgot that we forget that we meet the Tomb Takers that early on. All right. So we have added our shade, our tint to all of the skin. So that was my goal, and I've hit it, and it's just about time for me to sign off. But just to show you what I did, so. This guy, if you remember, he was mostly white earlier. So now you take a look at that. This was just the straight up Athenian camera shade. Super green. I love it. This was the more watered down version, which is great too. It's a very subtle green. But I mean, these zombies were once human, right? So they, you know, they'll have differing skin tones and stuff like that. And then this was the blue one. So the blue ones, in my mind, they kind of look like, almost like they were drowned corpses that are walking around again. So. Pretty sweet. Love it. And just to remind everybody what the finished product is going to look like for those zombies. Something like this. This guy was a green tent, and this guy was a blue tent, obviously, so. Yep. I'm super proud with these color schemes, so I'm so glad that they're coming out pretty well. And, yeah, I mean, I think it was a little nutso on the zombies, but I really like the way that they look, so I apologize for nothing. But, yeah, so I said this up top with these zombies and mummies, but this is the final big group of monsters that I have. I'm gonna put this on chatting. Just chatting. This is the final big group of monsters that I have for HeroQuest. The rest of them are smaller, sort of smaller, like, you know, groups. We've got a few Chaos Warriors. I call them Chaos Warriors. In the game, they're called Dread Warriors. But yeah, I've got a few of them. There's 4 of them. And, once all said and done, absolutely we'll get a video recap. But I need to finish everything first. But yeah, we've got 4 Chaos Warriors and 5. Yeah, 5 on the baseline of, no wait, there's 2 extras of those. There's like 6 of the 2 other enemy groups that I have to really mess with. So we're approaching, tentatively, we're approaching the end of painting all the models, or all the minis, in the HeroQuest and the Mythic upgrade. So it will be so great to get those off of my painting desk, and then I just have a bunch of more expansions to paint for it, but I can maybe switch up to something a little different in the meantime. But yeah, I've been having tons of fun, and I might, you know, but we'll see what we get, what the future holds. But I'm super excited about what else we got to do left in there, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So with that, it is time for me to bid you all adieu for the time being. So that means
There is a tavern in the town, and there my true love sits him down.
See you soon, my friends, and we are quickly approaching. This is my new sign-off song. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.
He left me for a damsel dark. Each Friday night they used to spark. And now my love, once true to me, takes that dark damsel on his knee. Fare thee well, for I must leave thee. Do not let the parting grieve thee. Remember that the best of friends must part. Adieu, adieu, kind friends, adieu. I can no longer stay with you. I'll hang my harp on a weeping willow tree, and may the world go well with thee. my grave both wide and deep, wide and deep. Put tombstones at my head and feet, and on my breast carve a turtle dove to signify I died of love. Fare thee well, for I must leave thee. Do not let the parting grieve thee. Remember that the best of friends must part, must part. Adieu, adieu, kind friends, adieu, adieu, adieu. I can no longer stay with you, stay with you. I'll